Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. The Young and the Restless spoilers. Aristotle Dumas arrives in GC. Here comes Ashland Locke 2.0. The Young and the Restless YNR spoilers reveal that Aristotle Dumas will arrive in GC soon, but this seems like a case of Ashland Locke last played by Robert Newman 2.0. YNR may be adding a character who is similar to Ashland in hopes of filling that void on canvas. Ashland was a major corporate player who wasn't afraid of sneaky business practices. Viewers will recall that Ashland went as far as faking cancer during his run, so he was capable of sinking pretty low. Of course, Ashland eventually opened his heart to Victoria Newman Amelia Heinel and gained some layers, but their romance ended in disaster. Although Ashland was killed off in 2022, the show's perhaps been missing a character with a similar vibe. Aristotle Dumas just might be the perfect fit when it comes to sliding in that type of role. Victor Newman Eric Braeden recently offered up some details on Aristotle and seemingly set the stage for his upcoming debut. Based on what Victor told Lily Winter's Crystal Callel, Aristotle is the real owner of the companies that Damien Germain Rivers runs. Victor has heard of Aristotle before, but he hasn't met him, at least not yet. That could change soon since Victor hinted about another job for Michael Baldwin Christian LeBlanc. Victor seems curious now that he's looked into Aristotle a bit, so he may dig some more and ultimately set up a meeting with this man. There was some talk about Aristotle being mysterious and keeping a low profile. The show's playing this guy up as someone shady, especially since Victor mentioned how he always comes out on top no matter what fluctuations happen in the market. Aristotle may have good reasons to come to Genoa City, especially since Damien will decide to put roots down there. Damien and Holden Novak Nathan Owens were supposed to get back to Los Angeles to put out some fires, so they may get in trouble with Aristotle for neglecting what needs to be done. Plus, no one turns down a meeting with the great Victor Newman, so all this may be setting the stage for Aristotle's debut. It's worth mentioning that Michelle Stafford teased David Pressman as a cast addition not too long ago. Pressman potentially has the right look to portray a guy going by the name Aristotle, so it's possible that's who he'll be playing. Whatever the case, our predictions hint that Aristotle will make a splash and bring some surprising news to GC, so stick with us for updates on this new character. The Young and the Restless spoilers say Aristotle will shake things up one way or another. As The Young and the Restless continues to stir up drama and intrigue in Genoa City, fans are eagerly awaiting the arrival of a new, enigmatic character who could set the stage for more chaos and power struggles. Enter Aristotle Dumas, a name that's been making waves in recent spoilers and fan theories. But could this mysterious newcomer be more than just another face in town? Could he, in fact, be the Ashland Locke 2.0? Viewers never knew they needed. Let's take a deeper dive into this exciting development and explore what Aristotle Dumas might bring to YNR, his potential connection to Ashland Locke, and how his entrance could shake things up in Genoa City. A new character, a new game. The arrival of Aristotle Dumas is a game-changer for YNR. Known for his calculated moves, sharp intellect, and seemingly unshakable confidence, Aristotle is a man who doesn't do anything without a purpose. His entry into Genoa City is bound to create ripples, especially among the power players already in town. But the real question is, who is Aristotle Dumas, and what does he want in GC? On paper, Aristotle appears to be another businessman with lofty ambitions, similar to Ashland Locke, the infamous media mogul who took Genoa City by storm. Locke's reign was marked by deception, lies, and an iron grip on business and personal matters. His downfall was as dramatic as his rise, leaving fans to wonder if the next Ashland is already on the horizon. Dumas shares many characteristics with Locke, such as ambition, ruthlessness, and a certain charm that hides darker motivations beneath the surface. Could he be another version of Ashland Locke? It's entirely possible. Just as Locke made waves in Genoa City with his complicated relationships and questionable business dealings, Aristotle could find himself weaving a tangled web in the same way. Whether it's through a calculated romance, a dangerous business rivalry, or a hidden agenda, the possibilities for Aristotle's character are endless, and they have fans buzzing with anticipation. Ashland Locke 2.0. To understand Aristotle Dumas' potential role in YNR, it's important to reflect on the lasting impact Ashland Locke had on the show. Locke was a force to be reckoned with, a man who couldn't be underestimated. His complex relationship with Victoria Newman, his dark past, and his undeniable charisma made him one of the most memorable characters in recent YNR history. Locke's downfall was equally spectacular. He had an entire empire built on lies, and when those lies were exposed, he lost everything, including his relationship with Victoria. However, even in his defeat, Locke remained a formidable figure. His departure from Genoa City left a vacuum that has yet to be filled. Enter Aristotle Dumas. Many fans are already drawing comparisons between the two men, speculating that Aristotle might be positioned as the new business titan in town, but with his own twist. While Ashland's manipulations were driven by a need for control and an obsession with his legacy, Aristotle may have a different set of motivations. Perhaps his ambitions run deeper, or maybe he harbors a personal vendetta against someone in Genoa City. Either way, the parallels between Ashland Locke and Aristotle Dumas are impossible to ignore. There's also the question of how Aristotle's arrival will affect the existing characters. Victoria Newman, who was burned by Ashland, might see Aristotle as a threat, and that could lead to an interesting dynamic. Could a potential romance or rivalry brew between them, or maybe Aristotle will form alliances with other power players in Genoa City, like Billy Abbott, Nick Newman, or even Adam Newman. The possibilities are endless, and it's clear that Aristotle Dumas' arrival will stir the pot in ways that viewers are still trying to predict. Secrets, scandals, and the Dumas legacy. Aristotle Dumas isn't just a businessman, he's also a man with secrets. And it's clear that those secrets will be one of the driving forces behind his storyline. In the world of YNR, no character is ever just one thing, and Aristotle is no exception. Beneath the polished exterior and calculated demeanor, there could be a dark past that threatens to come to light. Perhaps Aristotle has connections to some of Genoa City's most infamous figures, or maybe he has a hidden agenda that will leave everyone questioning his true motivations. Whatever the case may be, one thing is for certain: Aristotle Dumas will bring a fresh wave of intrigue to YNR. And like Ashland Locke, he might just have a legacy that he's determined to preserve no matter the cost. There's also the potential for a deep connection between Aristotle and some of the existing characters. Could he have ties to the Newman family, or even the Abbott family? After all, YNR thrives on family drama, and a potential clash between the Newmans and the Dumas family would be just the kind of spectacle fans love to watch. Will Aristotle become a fan favorite? As YNR fans know, some of the best storylines come from characters who seem harmless at first, only to reveal themselves as much more complex and dangerous than anticipated. Aristotle Dumas could very well be one of those characters. His ability to charm and manipulate, paired with his sharp business acumen, could make him a major player in the world of Genoa City. But what makes Aristotle stand out from Ashland Locke and other past villains is the potential for growth and development. Perhaps he's not a villain at all, but someone who's been wronged in the past and is looking to reclaim his life and power. Alternatively, perhaps his ruthlessness will know no bounds, and he'll stop at nothing to achieve his goals. In any case, Aristotle Dumas is poised to become a character that fans either love to hate or simply can't get enough of. His potential to disrupt the status quo in Genoa City is undeniable, and his arrival promises to add another layer of excitement to the already dramatic world of the young and the restless. What's next for Aristotle Dumas? As Y&R continues to build on its rich legacy of drama, betrayal, and unexpected twists, the arrival of Aristotle Dumas is sure to be a defining moment. Whether he is a new version of Ashland Locke or a completely different kind of character, one thing is for certain, he's here to make an impact. The question remains, how will he use his power, and who will stand in his way? Fans can expect a roller coaster of emotions, from shocking revelations to intense power struggles. As Aristotle Dumas steps into Genoa City, the future of the young and the restless is looking more thrilling than ever. Stay tuned to find out what kind of storm Aristotle will bring to Genoa City and whether he's truly the next Ashland Locke or if he's something entirely new and even more dangerous.